All right, so we're gonna be watching the Pokimane. Hi, Maxie. The Pokimane versus XQC debate here, and we're gonna see how it goes. And I'm gonna react to it. I'm gonna add thoughts. So let's do it.
Yo, do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
For starters, congrats on your deal.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
$1
Yeah,
billion.
100 mil,
That's right.
boy.
Yeah, it's a T. I'm getting a
So
whole,
much money.
Like a sweater made. It's like a big T. It's like a bunch of commas. Trillionaire. Anyway.
All right. Well,
100 millionaire, bro. Come on.
Like a year or two ago, when I said I think like the only creator Twitch should not lose is you.
Ah, they lost you. They lost him.
And so
Sucks to suck,
I guess
Twitch.
ultimately I'm still glad it's non-exclusive, even though they kind of lost you. You're still kind of here. Anyways, I know you just saw my take, as a lot of people have. So I just want to clarify, like, I for sure did misspeak when I said like Twitch and
Wow.
Amazon, when I use them synonymously, because yes, when
They're
Twitch
different
profits,
entities, bro.
Amazon does, but not necessarily the other way around, right?
When Twitch profits. Say it again. Say it again.
When Twitch profits, Amazon profits, but not necessarily the other way around. Although there is a relationship there, you know, like Amazon can fund Twitch in ways.
They can both fund each other. Amazon can have links to Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you get free Twitch Prime. And there is Amazon Prime everywhere across the Twitch platform. So if Twitch is linked to Amazon, it profits for both Amazon and Twitch. Because Amazon owns Twitch, therefore they need to make a profit for Amazon anyway.
If it chooses to.
Yeah. I mean, if shit were to go down and things are things are going wrong, they have a lot more escape routes with Amazon because they own the service or whatever. And of course they have more leeway for sure.
Amazon rules the world, man.
The money Amazon makes, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean Twitch is making that money. So I get that. You know.
Yeah.
I should have instead said Amazon in my sentences instead of Twitch, right?
Yeah. It's just because I think my opinion was that on super costs directly, right? Amazon being at the top, right? I don't know what was the actual point of the argument, right? Because I don't think Amazon would ever like drop kick out of baldness because it's a profitable venture for them. They're literally making they're literally in the green, right? With kick, quite literally. And I mean, I listen. This is not. I'm not gonna. This is not a secret. I'm not saying this out of spite. Trust me. I will never say anything out of spite to anybody because I think everybody's chilling out, right? I don't think there's any like, oh guys, these guys are bad and whatever. But in comparison, money when it comes down to Twitch is it's a money sink.
All they really care about. Oh, Twitch? Yeah.
Yeah.
To Amazon. But I'm sure there are other ways that it's valuable. Obviously, none of us fully know the back end. I think what I was trying to say in that clip is just like...
The back end is Amazon has Twitch. Twitch streamers sell Amazon products. All the little kiddies that you influence will buy the Amazon products, therefore profiting Amazon. And also all the kids will subscribe to your channels, hopefully, with not using Amazon Prime, and also profit you, and also profit Twitch because they're taking half your shit anyway. And now you can't even have your own sponsorships unless Twitch approves it. So, yeah.
In a sense, Amazon and Twitch are on the same side, and Kick is using an Amazon service. And so it's just my personal theory.
Listen. Overall, you know what I really like about Big Black Kick? They don't give a fuck. Like they don't give a like they're rooted in reality. So when I say oh the chat sucks, this sucks, like, yeah, you're right. We'll fix that.
What does Amazon AWS have to do with Amazon owning Twitch? Amazon owns Twitch, giving them a discount for AWS, but that doesn't mean anyone that's trying to create a streaming platform can't use AWS. Like, Amazon's just gonna make money anyway. So if Kick uses AWS, they'll be paying full price. And Amazon, regardless, will be making money. That's kind of weird.
That, and they're always open for change or whatever, right? So whenever if you're holding your tongue because you're scared of like hurting me or whatever, or you say harsh words or whatever, I don't care. You can say whatever you want.
No, frankly, I don't even know enough about Kick to say much. I was just saying, whether it's Twitch or Kick winning, Amazon is winning. That was my point entirely, and that, you know, if push comes to shove, yeah. I can imagine Amazon picking the company that they own over the one that they don't own. But that's just my theory. I don't fucking know for sure. I don't know the back end of
It's not gonna happen.
how much data Amazon gathers from either streaming platform, how they value either one, etc. Right? I was just
Money is
gonna say,
money. They're
either
going
way,
to let
Daddy Amazon
Kick be
is
fine
winning.
and
But
still
I
give
shouldn't have said
Twitch a discount.
Twitch, 'cause
Yeah. It's a thing.
That's
It's a thing people make. The comparison that I made with chat is something that I started understanding is that unfortunately, fortunately, when you work with people that are growing and they're sort of small, right? There's not a lot of overhead costs, not a lot of employees, not a lot of buildings, not a lot of shit to keep on, and basically you're kind of starting from the bottom. That's when the opportunity is really good because overhead costs are pretty small, right? So when
it's a small company,
it's really pog, right? So Amazon, like when buying Twitch, the problem that they're struggling by now is that overhead costs are fucking insane. So it's a money sink because on paper the servers are about the same. I get it, they probably have like discounts whatever for Twitch, right? Because it's their own company, right? They own it. So of course the price they're putting on the server is probably less. Correct, chat? It's kind of how business works.
Well, Amazon owns Twitch, so I would think they wouldn't want them to pay full price.
Probably have to add a premium
Because Amazon's
themselves,
technically paying for it.
right? So my thought, they do add costs exactly. That's what I thought. But the problem is that it's a money sink because all the overhead costs, right? Because it's a massive corporate, there's a lot of employees, there's so much shit.
And a lot of
right?
people, buildings,
why I was like,
TwitchCon.
I would tend to agree with you that if push comes to shove, they would keep Twitch. I thought, Destiny's argument, which I kind of agree with, if push comes to shove, I think they just say fuck it. We're just gonna go to buy our servers, rent our servers, and
that too.
we're not gonna do
That
shit in
other
it.
people, I agree with that take as well. That they might instead, I mean, I don't really know if there's they might just sell Twitch and be like, we'll just sell you guys the service to Kick and Twitch, and instead just profit that way without having to worry.
Can you imagine? Hey, Twitch, you guys aren't profitable enough for us anymore, and you're not driving sales to Amazon, so we're just gonna let you guys go, and you guys can have all the fun full price server stuff over there, and yeah, we're good. I wonder if that means they're gonna get rid of Twitch Prime because it's technically Amazon Prime and Prime Gaming. They have a lot of stuff that's kind of going back and forth with Twitch integration, but you never know.
Worry about the overall costs, infrastructure, overhead, etc.
Oh shit! I mean, is that what you mean? I mean, Twitch would go bankrupt in 24 hours.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
It'd take them a
Shit.
while.
Wait.
Well, maybe.
Have you ever if you don't do the cost of the servers at premium price, right? And you were to calculate the actual amount that Twitch costs on server, it is exorbitant. My stream, running my stream on Twitch is an absolute money burner. The fact that this stream is live and chat is watching, like chat is here, we have a big pot and we are burning money at ridiculous rates right now.
Maybe that's a price someone wants to pay. I mean, clearly Amazon wanted to pay it. People have been paying it in the past, or they'll just make everybody run 8 minutes of ads. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But I do want to
Pre-roll ads, love it. Not.
Yeah.
I really, okay, obviously you know I'm not a fan of the gambling stuff, so for that reason, Kick kind of leaves a bit of a sour taste in my mouth, but I really, really do.
You don't like Kick because they're owned by a gambling company. But you like Amazon even though they are ruled by a sales-driven company that uses streamers on Twitch to market off of products that people go inherently spend all of their money on because all of the parents' kids are like, oh, this famous person said to buy this $2,000 table or $10,000 PC. Oh, and what's the difference? At least in gambling, you can earn your money back. And then, yes, there are addictions to gambling, but there's also addictions to going out and shopping, too. Just saying.
I do hope that their participation in this industry will lead to just better opportunities for creators, especially smaller streamers, especially since we all know Twitch has been making like really fucking annoying changes and shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Yo,
happy
help
to
us
see
small
like,
streamers
small
out, man.
labels get that bag.
I mean, Kick's doing a good job of that
Really is.
so far.
Oh, but also Dexter replies are still fucking ass.
Yeah,
Like,
these
you
devil, yeah.
slightly misword something, any fucking title, any clip with any girl in it is just this fucking gross.
Something I realized that I get it's not the same.
I don't even know what that's about.
But Gamba overall is like laced or is part of like everything. And when you think about it, Amazon, I mean, don't they have like a deal with like DraftKings, like laced everything?
Gamba is
Gamba's everywhere. Gamba's laced with everything. Gamba's everywhere. It surrounds, it dominates our world, right? I mean, Amazon runs Twitch. Shit, Amazon has to deal with DraftKings, no? Don't they do that for like a fuck ton of amount of money? I mean, they're not completely indemned in that part either, right? So when you start saying start comparing, oh yeah, but this is a portion or has a gambling money. Shit, Amazon playing Twitch also does have gambling money linked to it. So at that point, I think I didn't want to become like
to varying degrees though, right?
See, that's why I said varying degrees. Yeah, exactly. But are you gonna be black on the white about it, or like or on the? I feel like it's kind of, I don't know. I think it's like an uphill. It's like an upstream argument to make, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's hard for me to say black or white. I think everything is gonna end up being a little bit gray, but.
Dude, you just said you didn't like Kick because they were run by a gambling company, and now Twitch just has a huge sponsorship with a sports gambling company, which I'm sure they're going to paste all over the front page like they typically do with sponsors. And you have nothing to say about it. Sports betting is probably even bigger than the crypto gambling stuff. Just as addictive, just as expensive, and people still lose all of their money over it. And I don't hear you griping about it on Twitch.
Yeah. What do you? Okay, you know what? Yeah, I had this discussion with big streamers. You know, we should do podcasts because I think these topics are very boring, right? But if you put in the podcast, it'll be more interesting because they're more condensed and they're more targeted, and people know.
And people want to listen for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. So then, hold up. Let's say you have a timeline, right?
I love how he's on Paint, just drawing random stuff.
I think streaming was like on its way up, and COVID hit, and that thing was like
and now
massive peaking, right?
It's crashing low key. I mean, it's like half what it used to be.
Oh shit. Okay, so I'm glad you know about the stats, because I had to run all the stats because I started thinking like, okay.
I mean, there's less streamers because everyone's going back to work.
Okay. When
yeah.
Over here, and they're looking at the rate at which it was growing. They probably went massive on the, yo guys, go crazy, and people were very crazy about the market. But now COVID's kind of going down. Things went down like I think 30% of what they were initially from, 40%.
I would say 50, honestly.
It's a pretty significant amount of where we are now, right?
Yeah.
So
you know what's really scary? Okay, you know how Toast has like an esports team and stuff?
Right.
Like, streaming is one thing. I think esports is actually so close to dying.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
kind of, yeah.
Pulling out. They are pulling the fuck out.
They've been here for years, and they're like, this looking like zero return.
Yep, wait.
Really,
I mean, there's not a lot of LAN events going on, so obviously they're going to be like, bye!
I mean, live content as a whole, have you noticed? All your friends, all your buddies, everyone on Twitch overall, and maybe Chad noticed that. Chad, you know, your streamers that you watch don't do that many sponsors anymore for games and whatnot. or
Yeah.
for games for products.
There's no more good games
People do
coming
some,
out.
like food sponsors here and there, right? But overall sponsors, bro, we're talking like I think it went down like about 80% of sponsors.
I think the biggest sponsors are like Tim the Tap Man's
I think there was
keyboard
a
and mouse
big
deal.
dip, you know, when everybody was like recession, economy dying. I think it was it dried up
Fair.
for a little while, but it's coming back a little bit. I think
Sponsors?
from
That's
what
fair.
I've seen.
I haven't seen a lot of
people
ads recently.
sponsoring streamers at least.
Yeah, it's getting there.
There's a recession, but yeah, I think Chad, there's a recession, but also at the same time, I mean,
Perfect time for me to leave this area I'm
I don't
in.
know what are the causes of a recession, but I definitely know that like they probably had to like boost up stuff because of COVID. And whatnot,
Pretty
and
sure
they had, like, to, like,
recessions are caused by people not
juice it
spending
up,
money,
and at one point, that has to come down
which
somehow, right?
which
Because-
drives prices to
right,
decrease
Kind of how that works. COVID's kicking in, and
Market
they had
adjustment.
and businesses
yeah,
to
juice
fail
up,
and
at one point that'll
go
flatten
bankrupt.
out, and what that causes it, the difference in between is that there's a bit of a recession, right? It's kind of okay.
You know what
Regardless,
I'm really curious about, and I wonder if you know anything about this. Has any
Ooh.
large streamer in the past leaving Twitch impacted Twitch's numbers much?
I would think so, yeah.
Discussing market strategy and being knowledgeable about this is they're like industry secrets, right? But companies that did in the past have done it in a very stupid way, and
Yeah, that's fair.
the way that I'm doing with Eddie in the coming months, I think listen, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I think it's gonna make you jump off your seat, to be honest. Cause
Do you think it's gonna make me jump out of my seat?
yeah.
Okay, I'm jumping.
Because if you were to do it right, because I know how to do it right, if you were to do it right,
They're doing it right.
Actually,
They
I
are
think-
doing it right.
Okay, you know how Ninja was like, I'm gonna stream everywhere, I'm innovating or whatever.
Me too, bro.
I actually think you doing a non-exclusive contract is
It's
being a
supporting that.
pioneer in a really, really large way in this space, especially as the the money's kind of drying up.
It's showing that Kick cares about their streamers and wants them to still stream on other platforms because lo and behold, the best way to grow is to stream everywhere possible. Just like the best way to grow a stream is to post stuff offline, post on TikTok, post on YouTube, post on other social medias, because guess what? Twitch has absolutely zero ways to grow at all. Kick, on the other hand, because it's a brand new platform, and because they're offering so much, like they're offering a lot for new streamers, they're just gonna go there because you can stream on Kick, you can stream on YouTube, and you can stream on TikTok without getting in trouble. On Twitch, you're like, on Twitch, they're like, nah, you can't do that, and you also can't do sponsorships. So, yeah, and on the 50-50 split and playing favorites for who actually gets the 70-30 split, and yeah, it's kind of dumb.
yeah.
So,
I mean,
think it's smart.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was super scared. Chat things that I think that people think like, oh, because Twitch made all these bad decisions, right? Like,
Yeah.
What I did was like, oh, Twitch is being weird. I'm leaving it. I've been thinking about this for months. Like, I mean, remember I sent you a DM in the middle of the night, and I said like, yo,
Yeah, I remember we talked about it like
yeah,
almost
yeah.
a month and a half ago. I don't know.
Yeah, so as I was I had
Twitch
to, like,
is
kinda,
screwing up, and
kinda
Kick is
really get it
making
inside my head and
way
really get
making
there
moves
mentally,
because of
I
it.
was never gonna swap if I wasn't like fully there. It's all in pretty much, right? Like I have to be. I don't like doing half ideas. I have to be in or not, right? And
That's why we never made a podcast. I understand.
yeah,
Mhm.
and the way that I got there, right, is by intaking it. Why did other platforms didn't work out? Why did Mixer didn't do any good? Why is YouTube doing really bad? And the way that they're doing their signings and the way they're doing things, the way that they're not changing the market, are for key reasons. There's a couple of reasons that I mean I'm not gonna say because I don't want people to I don't want the boomers over there, the fucking billionaires.
And I think Mixer just wasn't making enough
I
money.
get it. I know that's people say,
Mixer
"Oh,
wasn't
that's
making
smart,
enough
that's smart."
money
Okay.
or
here's what we're gonna
profit
do.
from streaming. They didn't really have
People
any.
say, "Oh, you know, that's smart."
They had
Okay, I
Microsoft,
get that.
but
I'm working with Eddie full time on like really
I
strong
don't
ideas
think
or
they made
whatever, And when that
I don't know the profit
fails,
split
Does
between
any of
streamers, and there's no, they didn't really have any big sponsors or backers. So
Can I ask
Besides
you something? And you can totally not
Microsoft.
answer, but I'm so curious.
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
they give you any
here we
equity?
go.
Can I talk about that?
Why are we asking questions that you know you're not supposed to know the answer to? Hey, I know you're not supposed to say this, but did you get a little bit of ownership in Kick? Obviously, he's gonna say it because you said it in a nice way.
Can I talk about that?
That's a yes if he said, can I talk about that?
Basically,
you don't-
Bro,
I got to, like, as in,
'Cause you were talking about, I was looking at
I got to
Barclays, I was looking
choose.
at this, that, and that.
no, I got.
he's
I got
trying.
to
He's
choose
trying to
whether I
hide the
wanted,
fact that he has
something or
got a
not.
little ownership in
Right.
Kick,
So
which is not a
probably, like,
bad
some of
thing.
your pay
But-
was in equity.
but-
Hopefully, that doesn't get him in
Here's
trouble
what
for
I-
that.
But
Or gamble money.
the reality is that I actually
Still on the
believe-
Gamma
like, I genuinely-
Gamba stuff,
So
man.
I also think you really believe in the idea of non-exclusive streaming.
Yeah, for sure.
I do too,
And
bro.
then- so what I thought is that equity.
If you're a small
right,
streamer,
is that if I go super hard, right,
you shouldn't be
I get
exclusive
part of what I
unless
do.
you're like signed
I
for
really believe that
big
I've been
bucks.
criticizing YouTube, Twitch, Rumble. I've been criticizing everybody in the past like 5 years. I've been shitting on everybody for what they do with their signings and their contracts. And
I would not know anything
all the
about that.
proof that I have that I was right is that it actually succeeds and it does better than people expect it to be to do, right?
It's
And
doing
if I
it's
don't
doing
get
pretty
there,
well
well,
now.
I'm a loser idiot. But if I
Mhm.
do get there, right, and I have equity, I mean, shit. I mean, that's I think that's
That's
very
just
telling. And on top of
sustainability
that,
for
I get a
him, for
reward
XQC.
knowing, right? I get an incentive for being right with my.
That's just like, hey, do you want to be signed to Twitch with no ownership or stake in the company? Versus YouTube being like, hey, you should come over here, stream for us for less time, but you also get stake in the YouTube company. It's kind of a no-brainer deal because you're gonna gain money even if you fail to continue to stay relevant. And which does happen. I mean, XQC will probably stay relevant for the end of time, but some streamers will drop, and they got to make money somehow. The best way to do that is to own a company. Like Tim the Tap Man, I'm pretty sure has stake in HyperX, and I think Complexity and the Cowboys. If I remember correctly, he's trying to make himself sustainable after he retires from streaming. That's pretty much what any billionaire businessman does. They, like Elon Musk or Bezos over here, he's got Amazon, he's acquired Twitch, he's also doing his space stuff, flying people. I think that's Musk, but he's doing space stuff, he's designing rockets. Like, they're kind of doing their own side hustles and getting their own NASA contracts. I mean, you got to make yourself sustainable out here. That's what you got to do, man.
With what I know, and I think that's massive, and that's very interesting. And I thought, at the same time, yeah, I love streaming, but I like the idea of like doing other things that are fun and whatnot. And I kind of saw this as like a
Company ownership, so you can go do what you want.
like doing like chess moves or whatever, and that's interesting on its own, right? I thought it would be really cool.
That's what
to all these strategies
billionaires do now. They acquire companies to
and
increase their wealth,
It's fun. I think it's fun.
because then they can do less and earn more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
It's like real estate. The more property you have, the more money you could potentially rake in.
I just think it'll make all large.
I think she's a
streamers
little too
really
focused
have
on
their future signings, which is really good.
other things.
Yeah,
personally.
Somebody asked her about the small streamers making on Twitch take it. What was that?
Maybe that was when I said, in my opinion,
There's no
what
growth.
makes a streaming platform viable is when you see small streamers grow really, really large.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Wait, I said that yesterday.
I think that's what they're referring to, but I'm not sure.
Wait, I said that. Didn't I say that yesterday? I said that discoverability these days is
It's trash.
so difficult.
Yeah.
It's nearly impossible to make it purely on one platform.
Yeah.
Organically, it's awful.
Why do you
what do
think?
about that?
Why do you think Senpai Gaming and literally every streamer you talk to, Tim even says it, post on YouTube Shorts, YouTube Longform, and TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Yeah, that's just what you got to do to grow on Twitch, because Twitch's discoverability is complete, especially for someone just starting.
Lucas, what was your take that you want me to approach and talk to her about?
Yeah. That was my whole take. I said I will be impressed when I see that happen. So if you can make that happen on...
I wonder what Kick is going to do for small streamers.
I'm going to be honest with you. I know Trent said a lot of things, okay? And I don't know much about what Trent implied, because I'm new over there. I'm the new guy on the block over there, right? And I thought his ideas for discoverability and shit like that are, in my opinion, things that will happen later on. Why? Because the core product and chat right now is stuffed, right? And I don't care. People have the right to have their opinions, and they're
That's
right.
true. That's true. I mean, Kick is a startup company right now, or I don't know what they're considered. I consider them a startup company because they don't have the infrastructure to actually handle even XQC. Because he crashed the website, and I think Hassan said something about that yesterday. I was watching this whole thing yesterday. Hassan was like, "Oh well, if you streamed on YouTube and Twitch, obviously you wouldn't crash the servers." I mean, you're comparing two established platforms who have like the failover technology needed to actually host the big streamers, and comparing it to a company who just started like 6 months ago, who doesn't have the proper infrastructure or even knowledge of proper handling of someone as big as XQC. His argument is completely invalid. It's like comparing it's like comparing Microsoft to a tiny little startup company that's trying to make software and expecting the mini software company to start making as much as Microsoft and handling the same shit that they're doing. You can't compare the two. I'm sorry, but your argument yesterday was so just dumb. Uh-oh. Speaking of scuffed...
It's back on. No, it's back on. What was I saying?
Scuff streams, bro.
Is it okay?
Yeah. So, yeah, this is internet is DC. Yeah, so what was I talking about? I was talking about something.
That sucks, bro.
What was I talking about?
Scuff streaming.
What are you talking about?
Oh, and it's scuffed. Let's see.
Okay, so what I was saying is that the core product right now, right? There's a lot of problems with it, right? Right? Like the chat, whatever.
I actually don't know.
What are you drawing, dude?
So there's a bunch of core products.
All I know is they
I'm drawing COVID-19 virus over here.
So just like chat stuff. I don't mind having criticism. I don't mind saying like, yo, it's stuff that's bugging out. Yeah. So the Kick product
Not perfect.
has small kinks.
Yeah.
That are, some are big. That are working on it, but feedback has been really good, which is fantastic. Yeah. But at the same time, I think what people need to understand is that when Trent has a bunch of ideas for like discoverability and whatnot, right? And I have to be honest with you, I think fixing the core product is it needs to be reprioritized, and do all of this because there's
I think what they should do. I mean, obviously, I don't know much about what they're doing over at Kick, because I'm not a big streamer. I don't know Trainwrecks or Aiden Ross or XQC or any of the co-owners of Kick, or the owner of Kick. But I think what I've heard is they have a roadmap. I would lay out the steps you want to take. First, I would just get the core chat, the functionality of your website working first. Obviously, I guess they're signing big streamers too. And a lot of other streamers are like, hey, buy Twitch. Let's go over to Kick because we can stream anywhere else we want. I would just get the core product working, maybe get chat working, get a mod system going, maybe host system going. I know they're trying to get stream element stuff because I can't even do alerts on Kick right now. But that's fine. Other than that, I think after that would come discoverability, maybe incorporating, take some stuff from YouTube, incorporate long form and short form content into your platform. Essentially, what YouTube is missing that they could do better on, even though I love YouTube, is their streaming platform. It's really hard to find live streams on YouTube. It's really hard for my live stream to get found on YouTube, but on Kick and Twitch, it's a little bit excuse me, it's a little bit easier depending on the directory that you're in. Right now, Kick, I'm pretty sure you can easily just scroll down and find me. But yeah.
Actually, good ideas for discovery, like clips, like shorts, like
yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff you could do. Like discoverable like clips and shorts and things that are like that make people
Wanna put, like TikTok and Kick or something?
So let's go a little bit complicated.
TikTok.
There's a couple things that you could do of discoverability that I've had ideas with in the back. Chat knows.
Maybe
Chat
you could
knows about
integrate
things
with
I've known in the
YouTube
past,
and
that's in the past for discoverability.
connect
Really,
YouTube to
really
Kick
good
so that
ideas.
you can just incorporate YouTube Shorts and long form
If you
YouTube
put
to your
those in,
to your
then I
channel.
think it can open
Oh.
up possibilities for discoverability that are good.
Yeah.
But even then,
Can I tell you my honest opinion real quick?
yeah, good.
Were you not honest
So,
before?
for example, YouTube has amazing shorts,
Yeah.
videos, VOD, live stream. They have everything, right?
Yep.
But still within their live streaming,
Their
they
live
don't have good
is pretty bad.
discoverability, not just because they're not bringing traffic to their live streams, but I think because something that Twitch has in comparison is a bit more of an ecosystem. And I think it's good that in a way, Kick and
What?
socials,
Yo. No. YouTube has the biggest user base and ecosystem over Twitch and any other platform. They just don't have a way for people to go and browse live streams like Twitch does.
honestly, like trying to
No.
make good decisions when Twitch makes bad ones is starting to create a community. But I feel like that's how you blow up small streamers into larger ones.
Yeah.
Like
that's-
the way that LSF is tied in with the Twitch community.
You
the way
blow
that
up
Twitch
small
is
streamers by
whenever
having
a
a
streamer helps
easy
you, and
discoverable,
basically they're
searchable
all
streams
on Twitch, more or less.
like
I
YouTube
feel
long
like
form
that's how you
content,
blow up smaller
but
streamers.
streaming.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you brought up very, very valid points. I think these are all really valid. Chat, guys, don't be rude. She is not a
Our
bad.
opinion is valid.
Yeah, I don't-
Basically,
I
is
mean,
it YouTube? The problem with YouTube is that like
our voice, because I mean, if you guys want me to yell, I could try yelling. Je
See?
peux parler en français aussi. I
Yeah.
just like.
yeah, that's a killer stream. If you just speak French the whole time, listen, did you know that there's like a bunch of
On
categories,
peut
right?
faire ça, c'est peut-être plus facile.
Toute la journée en
Parce qu'en
français.
anglais, je parle juste tellement monotone. I don't know.
Même les gens de la France,
Honestly,
ils
on my
ne
takes a
comprennent
really,
pas.
really, really fast voice too.
Yeah, speed up. Okay, you see that?
I'll speed it up.
See all the categories? See, chat, you know, I know what my thought was like? Is that on there's a bunch of categories, right? Like a bunch of things to watch and whatnot. The thing with Twitch is that over the years, it has really solidified itself as like, for one category, it's like one big streamer, one big, one
Yeah.
medium, one medium. And when you're not watching one guy, the transfer to the other guy is really easy. And the other guys
Is the next biggest streamer.
Somewhat the
It's
same,
by
different in style,
viewership.
because the community is so like fully fledged out, right? And like I said, the ecosystem is there for people to have stuff to watch regardless.
All right, hear me out. This might be really stupid, but it's going on YouTube, so y'all can comment or whatever. What if you networked all of your streamers, no matter how big or small they were? Like, if you had a bunch of big streamers in a category, for example, Apex. You have the top Apex streamer and paired, or I don't know, could be like in a run in Discord or something, like, and all of the streamers that are in there can network with each other, and even the big streamers network with the small streamers, because the best way to grow is, guess what? Collaboration with each other, because sometimes discoverability is ass. If the big streamers were to collaborate with small streamers, maybe that would work out. Like, for example, if XQC collabed with me, or not even with me, he could collab with a streamer who is getting, I don't know, 1,000 viewers or 500 viewers. I'm tiny, super tiny, not even existent on anyone's radar. Like, I don't know. Who would I don't know who's an Apex streamer, like, Noko Puffs, for example. He's like a 500, he gets 500 viewers. He's not, like, XQC size, but he's still a big streamer. Collabs with me and maybe a streamer who gets, like, 100 viewers or 50 viewers, and we ran a bunch of Apex games, and we displayed obviously our personality, our gameplay, whatever it may be, I think that would, and then it would attach all 3 streams on Kick, and you could go follow them. And then the next day he would do something by himself, and then the day after he would collab again. I don't know, something like that would be kind of cool.
It's why stars get replaced, baby bowl get replaced. It's why things kind of go naturally like that. When on YouTube there's none of that. Why? Because on YouTube, live streams, one guy's live there, the other guy has 1, 0, -20 viewers. Okay, other category, nobody streams it. Other category, one gets 3 million viewers, other guy has 0.
Categories on YouTube, I don't know.
It's garbage.
It's really bad.
So bad.
Yeah,
that,
it's pretty trash.
YouTube views live streaming as a tool, not as a whole fucking thing.
I think YouTube just thinks of live streaming as a supplemental piece of content, because the main content's going to be long-form content and short-form content. And the best way to find live streaming content is to subscribe to those people. So the more subscribers you have on YouTube, the more likely that people are going to watch you on YouTube.
I don't think they do it. I don't think
they view it as a tool for an individual creator, but really what they give a fuck about is VOD.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, they give a fuck about long form and short form.
Yeah. They don't know what they're doing over there. And basically, when you watch a stream on YouTube and you want to swap out,
it's going to be a video.
One of the problems, this is free advice. I said in the past.
It's going to be a long form video.
Don't swap from one stream to the other. You know what happens, right? People swap from one stream to a fucking video.
Yeah.
Why? Because on the side of the screen, instead of having other streams,
it's the recommended section.
Better video content to watch than the streams they're watching currently or other streamers. So people go from watching a guy they like, the guy says like, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. They will click every time on the thumbnail on the side of the screen, and they will never go back. Right?
Very much.
And YouTube is killing themselves that way.
That's what they want.
But it doesn't make any sense.
You don't know what they want. They could be doing stuff in the background you don't know about. I don't know what YouTube's gonna do. I'm sure they're trying to balance everything, which should be nice. That'd be cool.
They don't care about their live thing. They're actively killing it.
Yeah.
Like, they're quite literally killing their own streams by having the thumbnails on the side be better content. Isn't that so odd? That's just odd.
But live streaming isn't always consistently entertaining. Someone's got to go to the bathroom, got to get water, take the dog out. It's not always consistently entertaining. You know how hard it is to be consistently entertaining for frickin' 4 hours.
Okay, it's all good content. Because discoverability is so shit.
Yeah.
So it's why
on Twitch it is.
Never been a competitor and never will be in that sense.
Yeah.
People say, but dude, they own that much of the market. I get it. Some big companies stream their mobile gaming tournaments, and some streamers, some YouTubers over there get bored and they go live, and that gives them a certain portion of the market. That is not. These aren't live streams. That doesn't compete with anybody. That's a non-factor. That's my thought about it. Anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thoughts?
I agree with a lot of what you said. I feel like you focused a lot on its cons. I think it does have a few pros, which is that the gaming community, like VOD on YouTube, is fucking insane. And if you're a large creator and you can tap into that through live streaming.
It's not VOD, it's long form content. My VODs do worse than my regular videos do. Because the long form content is still edited.
Like, you're probably gonna have a good time with
Poki.
The community that they have is pretty chill.
Yeah.
But in terms of live streaming,
that's
they
fair.
have
That's
yet
valid.
to do anything revolutionary.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's fair.
What you just said, I want you to go back to what you just said and really think about it. You said YouTube's VODs are good. YouTube is a VOD company. I mean,
no.
Inherently,
no,
VOD
they're not.
Is a video. YouTube is a video service company. That's what they do, right? That's their bread and butter. They make videos. A VOD is a video, right? So I mean, of course, their VOD will be good, but the whole point of live content is that the live content is good. That's the only focus. So the live content is good, right? So who cares about the VOD part of it if they already do videos that are good, right?
My point is more so looking at the greater whole of the gaming industry, right? Live.
You kind of deviated, but there's VODs of live streams, videos that people make, like long form content, which is a one segment of an Apex game, and then short form content. YouTube's not gonna push VODs. If you want, you can go watch a streamer's VODs if you missed their stream, but
streaming
you don't
is,
push it.
So embedded with gaming. That's why, you know, when you're a Twitch streamer,
Typically,
one of the
yeah.
best ways to grow is by putting out YouTube videos.
Pretty much.
Like if you put out TikTok videos, yeah, you can grow a little, but the number one highest
It's
like,
YouTube.
return on your investment
It's YouTube
from what I've
videos.
seen,
Long
is
form.
making YouTube videos.
Yep.
Because YouTube gaming is massive.
Yeah.
So if you're a large creator on Twitch or anywhere, and you want a game, if you game on YouTube,
Push YouTube
and you
videos.
have so many gaming VOD viewers, you can still garner quite a bit of viewership.
Not
You
VOD,
just have to
long
have
form
high
content.
Gaming traffic.
Oh,
So
yeah.
for example, like Among Us days, bro, if Toast was on YouTube, he would have had 200K viewers or some shit.
Oh yeah. Oh no, 100%.
But Twitch
No.
doesn't have that same kind of external traffic. So if YouTube could direct it more towards live streaming, like they would really actually have something there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's valid.
Yeah. See, I agree with you. I think what you're talking about.
Completely
is just,
valid, man.
What I in the past I've said is just called like I call it pure muscle. It's just muscle, right? Because YouTube, the amount of people that watch YouTube, the amount of people that go around looking for YouTubes to watch and click on stuff on YouTube is exorbitant compared to any
That's true.
live shit.
Yeah.
Any live,
It's
the amount,
actually fucking insane.
the amount of raw muscle they have compared to
They have
any
so
other
many
force,
users on YouTube, it's nuts.
It eclipses everybody times 10 combined, right? Which is incredible, right?
Yeah.
And it's honestly, I'm gonna say how it is. This will sound out of touch. 200K viewers would actually be pretty disappointing to have if you compare the amount of people that they have.
Okay, yeah,
And-
that's
and-
fair.
and
That's
so-
valid.
it-
That's valid.
Because these numbers could be crazy.
There's
If they had an
millions of
ecosystem
users on YouTube around the world.
that was built to sustain an environment for live streams, 200K would be nothing for them. It would be like, oh, you would get people that have 200K on the daily. But just because they don't retain any live viewer economy,
Yeah.
then these live streams are like events. All of them are like events. You don't want your streams to be an event. You want it to be a daily commute thing, right? And right now they have no infrastructure to support that type.
It was built in. Right?
It's built in. Yeah, it's built in.
They don't have a live streaming, browsable live stream content area like Twitch or Kick.
You just know about built in?
Yeah. Like Luke, it's him.
Yeah. Chat. Who's the other guy?
He's best used with built-in too.
William Tin. Their video part of it. I don't think they have
Yeah,
any. They,
yeah,
they have,
I
they-
agree.
I think they have a zero confidence and belief that live content is worth on itself good enough to take away from their
Yeah.
videos whatsoever.
I know, and low-key that kind of scares me. Like, they must have run so many calculations to just decide it's not fucking worth it.
Yeah, no, it's all,
So it's like, what is the future of live streaming as a whole, one, and a platform that is dedicated to it, like Twitch, like Kick, like whatever, you know?
yeah. If they cared, they would have went all in on buying everybody out, and everybody would have swapped because their content used to be pretty massive. They only started
Eh,
doing
Watch YouTube
not
buy
active
out
content
Kick,
these
and
days.
they'll Kick will be YouTube Live.
I think Lubbock got a pretty good one. 'cause
That'd be
he's a very
interesting.
YouTube guy, right? Have you ever,
Yeah,
you ever,
what?
Watch Google
Like,
acquire
Love is, like,
Kick
the
and then
best
make Kick
podcast
YouTube
that's
Live.
streaming
By a
on
long shot.
VOD and streaming
And whenever you
so
click the live section, it would bring you to the website and you could browse live content. Oh, that would be otherworldly. And then when you go to the YouTube channel, you see their live VOD.
Of course.
That would work pretty
Really?
well,
That would
honestly.
Fun.
That'd be pretty dope.
Damn, you
Did
see.
you
I
actually watch
doubt
it?
that's gonna happen though.
Yeah.
Are you picking your toenail?
Yeah, my small toe is so like, I picked my my toenail so bad on that small toe that the nail doesn't grow anymore. So it just comes out as like multiple like little hairs almost, and they hurt.
Ouch, man.
So why are you picking at it more?
Because
Good
what happens is that
question.
The little hairs that come out of it, or little like nail parts, well they end up going ding 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 ding, and that hurts like crazy.
No, hear me out. I know
Bro.
people whose entire toenails have fallen off, and if you don't touch it for long enough, it's gonna grow back. Like the little hairs are gonna
Yeah.
help a full nail grow back.
All right, that's enough of toenails.
For free?
Because the
Oh.
whole thing is bleeding in there, right? Then my shoes.
Can we get back to the debate, bro?
It's gonna get killed?
I mean, I mean, every crime doc I hear is people that have life insurance and they die, they get killed.
Oh,
No.
I mean, you
What?
can get insurance for a lot of things. Like, you know how athletes maybe have insurance on, like, their legs or their arms?
I'm not sitting for life 2.0. Okay, whatever happens here is the end of it. Okay, if it's the end, it is the end. I don't give a fuck what difference. The world disappears when I disappear, right? Life 2.0. It's like my mom. Like, it's like my mom in the
No, I'm
past.
saying, like, the second.
Literally, this and better.
Yes.
Flat out. This and better. People say, "Oh yeah, I have a bunch of ideas that are
Like,
so."
that's one thing people haven't been able to replicate anywhere else.
Is a chat? Yeah, yeah. But then,
Chat tempo.
and I have a small. I have.
It's really hard to read
thing
chat,
that I- so
especially
it's-
when you're that big.
Jerking off in your chat.
It's this. So that was a boring answer, but it's true though.
Oh.
The chat needs to be worked on significantly, and I'm not saying that to shit on kicking. Like, I think harsh feedback is very important to
Yeah.
a space like that. Because
Gotta improve your platform, man. Twitch isn't doing that shit.
Oh, people always say, oh, you know, people on Twitter are always like, streamer is king. Streamer need guys, give out the streamer. I disagree 100%. Twitch shouldn't give a fuck about the streamer. Should give a fuck about the user. Because the streamer doesn't exist. The user doesn't exist.
All about the
Quite
user friendly.
Right? So
Yeah,
it's
I
very
stuff.
don't think
short-sighted to
people
say,
share that take, to be honest.
okay, yeah. So
They see every loss or win of a creator kind of as the end-all be-all.
yeah,
But I don't think the numbers are really there to back
The end user is the most important thing you can think about, especially in content too. Like,
yep.
make
That's-
content
that's
for
really
an
just the
audience,
chat.
not.
I wanted the chat to be incredibly good, and then I want the servability to be fluid, and like I could have just wrote this out as like a normal thing, right? Without any difference to my any context or whatever. But I generally want to do something that matters. I want to leave like leave a mark, you know. Because at the end of the day, that's what you are. If you don't do anything of value in life, when you die, you die. But
I
some people
agree.
died
I
long
so
ago,
agree with that.
they're immortal. Because
Make your mark.
they
Do
are
something
marked
good.
in time,
That's what I'm here trying to
and they
do.
exist in people's
Even though I'm a non-existent
minds and
streamer
consciousness at all times.
slash content creator.
You
I
talk about
also
it-
feel like
At least one of my
like,
channels has.
you've already made enough money
An
to not
audience.
give as much of a fuck about that. I think you really want to do something cool.
Well,
Homie
who
just
cares?
wants to make
Think
his
about that.
mark on the streaming world.
Let that sink in. Let that sink in.
Or
Let
the
that-
business
let that
world.
sink in. Some people, okay, have perished decades ago, literally millennials ago, right? And they're still alive. And some people are alive right now, and they don't.
I can't even see
exist.
my chat.
They're invisible. Think about that.
Some
Think
people
about that.
are alive and they're invisible.
Think about that. Think about that. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. It's like leaving a mark. You know, it's something I learned. You ever done philosophy before? You ever done
Have I
philosophy
ever
before?
what?
Done philosophy
Have I-
before? Philosophy.
Philosophy? No,
Yeah.
what's that?
You don't know
I
what
don't know whose
philosophy
guy says
is,
this,
bro?
But it's like it.
Who's guy?
It's like
one guy, one random guy.
when
Almost memorable enough, but not quite.
Did you not go to college and take philosophy?
who?
Who? Aren't you gonna tell me?
No, I don't know who this is, but somebody ceases to exist, right? Not when they die. When people stop thinking about them.
Remembering them. I feel like that's
Nobody thinks or
a
remembers.
Tumblr quote.
They're not anywhere. No, but it's a philosophy thing. I mean, people can paraphrase it.
Ponder
and
life,
say, oh, that's so
philosophy,
super
go.
profound, right? But the reality is that there's a root to that. I'm talking about the root
Yeah.
itself. Somebody says that, okay? And basically, right?
That's all fair.
I think there's value to that. I think there's value to that in that thought of like, yeah, you can do all that and amount all the money you want. Money is cool and all, right? But to leave a mark that matters, to dare to do something that people will remember, that makes you who you are as a pillar of your being, right? And that remains far beyond death.
If you don't know what he means making a statement like George Washington was the first president of the United States. He made a statement. Or Abraham Lincoln for freeing the slaves and making things more equal for people in the United States. Stuff like that. XQC wants to make a statement and live on in history, not just be XQC and then when he dies, everyone's just like, oh, well, he was just a streamer.
Thoughts?
I actually really liked that saying when I heard it, you know? Like, people essentially exist as long as someone remembers them.
Yep.
I feel like, you know, it motivates you to make something of yourself, to impact
Yeah.
others in a way. Instead of chasing the shit that people are always telling you to chase, that's frankly kind of easy to lose motivation for.
Yep.
So,
Because-
Chase
like
your
this.
dreams,
Money is a
boys.
byproduct, right? Money is always a byproduct. And people chase
Yeah.
byproducts their entire lives. And they'll remember that the things that impact the most are the main product that it comes with. So you're working backwards to go and chase byproducts, right? When the whole reason
That's
why
fair.
you need a byproduct is that the main product exists and succeeds.
To be fair, we also did make money playing video games, so
So,
Yo.
take that how you
Yo. I performed.
what
on
does that have to
stage
do with
in
anything?
front of millions of live viewers
for days,
with
days and
wearing
days,
my
yes, you did.
jersey, roaring crowds,
LAN
big
tournaments.
spotlights,
Let's go.
Okay, shoutcasters, screaming fans. Okay, waving the Canada flag up there. Okay, I was out this bitch. I was going nuts. Okay, I was going crazy. It's not
When
just
you said performed on stage, I thought you were talking about your stream.
I
because
know.
you're-
No,
Nope.
LAN
Every
events.
fucking
When he
day.
was a pro player.
Not really, but yeah, no, I meant like when I was playing pro.
Mm.
People can diminish as much as they want to. I was LeBron James. I was the fucking GOAT, Andy. Okay. And-
Cake is your legacy.
ah man.
It is
People might clown
now.
on that now. When it goes hard, people will not clown. They're gonna act like they're on my side when they weren't, and I will not let them on my boat. Captain Jack Sparrow
Who are you
is
talking
gonna
about?
kick
Just-
these motherfuckers out, bonk, off the plank, and as I'm seeing the ship, it's full, bruh. Only the believers were on board. Doubters out, busta, and they will subscribe and they will do it. Yeah.
What stuff?
You know,
I'm excited to see it.
nobody there.
The people that support you will always support you. The people that are not in your circle will flip-flop and say, oh, he's not going to work out, bro. And then when it works out, oh, I was there the whole time, man. Good job. They're sucking up to get shit, bro.
There's to believe, okay? When nobody, when nothing is there to reassure them that the belief is good and accepted, nobody dares to believe. Nobody wants to go. No one really wants to be the guy out there to do it, right? But as soon as things start flipping, everybody wants a piece
Everyone
and
Yeah.
wants to be
get on
part
the
of it.
band.
They want your
That's
money,
right.
bro.
That's right.
They want the money,
I need
man.
to make sure that these busters learn the lesson not to act this way, right? So that they can be a pioneer themselves.
Just be humble and be open-minded.
Are you comfortable saying who you're talking about, or are you just saying like random?
I'm proud.
Keep an open mind, ladies
What
and
do you mean?
gentlemen.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Pokimane, Hassan, you.
Like
You both need to have an open
Who
mind.
Oh, okay. Like just general doubters.
Yeah, the general that is. No, I'm not saying any names.
Oh,
Like, oh, yo, this guy didn't believe. Fuck him. Nah, I don't hold grudges like that. Because you want to know why? You want to know something important? I'm gonna tell you a fucking life lesson. I'm gonna tell you a life lesson. You want to know what losers do? they
Lose.
fucking lose. Okay, I don't have to tell
Yeah.
them, yo, you didn't believe in this, right? You didn't believe in that. You're wrong for that. I have to tell them that. Every morning, they wake up in the world, and they are the person that they are, and that's how they fucking lose. They are a loser in nature. I don't have to make them feel bad. They fucking know that shit, and I know they know. And they cannot live with themselves, and that's the punishment. They have to live.
That is what's known as a mentality thing. If you think you're a loser, you're gonna lose. If you think you're a winner, you're gonna win.
Live in the body of a
It does
fucking
actually work. It does actually
loser.
work. But you gotta have an open
And
mind.
that's not gonna be you or me.
You gotta have an open mind.
Alright.
What the fuck is that? Alright, well, I really like the energy.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
excited to see whatever the fuck you do.
Same.
Let me know when the chat is fixed.
All right.